Hello guys, KaiZerZan here, back with another Casual Cruise episode. Today we'll be taking a look at the Exeter, and we'll be playing on the map The Ring. I hope you enjoy the video, and let's jump into this match. Alright, so I missed the first few minutes of recording this specific match, so when we start here we'll see we're already in the thick of things here. But before we go any further, let's quickly take a commander that we're using on the Exeter, William Tennant, inspired by Mimbelli and Yamamoto, just for a shorter reload and for better penetration values. Alright, so the Exeter is a tier 5 British heavy cruiser, and personally one of my favorite heavy cruisers at tier 5. And as you can see there, we just got our opening salvo on the Devonshire there for a Citadel. And here's of course one important thing to note as well for this match, is that it is a carrier match. As you'll see, the squadrons and aircraft being shot down all around us. And then we took another shot at the Devonshire and we got another 2 Citadels. That's one of the reasons I like this Exeter so much. It has incredible guns, it's very agile, and I am definitely enjoying this ship at tier 5. It's very strong in my opinion, very good at getting rid of destroyers and contesting other cruisers. Alright, so this map, The Ring, is a low tier map. I believe it's only tier 5 and below that can play on this map, but I stand to be corrected. But yeah, it's definitely an interesting map design with the central islands, the 5 big islands there in the middle forming the central little hub of the map, and then the caps on either side, because this is a capture the base mode. We have 1 cap per team. And yeah, this is interesting how the flanks spawn on this map, and the specific side that we are on, the northwestern side of the map. There's not a lot of island cover here, which is great for me, because I at least have smoke, but it is a bit tricky for battleships and non-smoke cruisers to engage here in open water gunfighting. It's the other side of the map I really enjoy, the southeastern side of the map. There's a lot of small little islands we could weave in and out for cruisers, and especially for destroyers to plan surprise attacks. It's a very nice side of the map. That I prefer that side of the map than this side we're on now, but you can't always choose. Yeah, the islands on this map is I like the design of them. They're pretty beautiful. As you can see, we're creeping up to this big island now on the right of the screen. You'll see it's almost like a volcanic island, with like it was a volcano that erupted and created these islands, and you see the greens and the trees grow on top of it. It looks very nice. And also I like the clear sky that we have for this specific match, with the sunlight coming through. It's very nice. And of course the it's easy to see the shells when as you can see the shells there. When we zoom in to look at the other ships, you can clearly see the shells inbound at your ship, which is always a plus point. Alright, yeah, so this side of the map is kind of tricky, and as you can see here, I am playing with my division mates in the Fubuki there, and we plan to do something about this ARP. I believe it's an ARP Kirishima, yeah, ARP Kirishima, and I wanted to rush out for torpedoes, but then I saw that he was turning to his left, going into the big islands, and I was like, there goes my torpedo rush plan. I was just checking my smoke fire penalty there, and I was too close to the Kirishima there. Hence why I'm spotted, but luckily my division mate in the Fubuki will be taking care of that battleship with all of his torpedoes. Alright, we narrowly avoid that torpedo from the aircraft carrier there, and luckily my division mate did successfully kill the Kirishima there. Alright, so yeah, there's another few small islands. As you can see, it has these almost miniature beaches that run around these islands, which has a very nice touch, I find, for this map, the design of it. I like it a lot, especially at tier 5. I feel it's a very strong map at tier 5, and especially tier 5 being paired with tier 4s, it's a very nice situation for the tier 5 ships to be in, as they have better range and better penetration values. And yeah, it's a very nice match to play if you're the tier 5 ship. But if you're the tier 4 ship, it's a bit more of a struggle. Alright, so we're down 2 ships now currently, and there's an enemy destroyer, I believe, capping our base. And that has come to my attention, and I will be turning the Exeter around here to try and get rid of those 2 destroyers, I believe. 2 of them, I think, that's capping our base, and yeah, that is something that needs to be addressed as soon as possible, because the longer they stay on our cap, they are preventing us, our team, from accruing points, accumulating points, and that's going to be detrimental later on in the match if they were not stopped as soon as possible. So there we do start opening fire on the Minakaze with our very good British HE. Now we have here on the Exeter, and you'll see with this specific salvo we managed to completely get rid of the Minakaze for our first kill of the match. And next up is the Russian tier 5 destroyer, the Gnevny. Quite a little speedy ship that, with only short range 4km torpedoes. So we don't have to worry about torpedoes heading this way, from him at least, and we got rid of that ship. Alright, so our damage total is all the way up to 61,000 now, very nice so far in this match. And we do see an Emil Betin heading this way, and hopefully we can surprise him with AP, as I already switched to my AP shells here, thinking that it was probably going to turn broadside there to avoid beaching on the island, which would make it easy for me to hit him there. So there we take a full shot at him in the broadside. He was slightly angled, which increased our penetration, and I managed to finish him off there for 2 citadels and our second kill of the match. Alright, now that's an Arizona. That's a battleship I do not want to mess with, especially with the amount of guns that the Arizona has. I believe it's 12. That's a big problem for us. So here I decide to put the island between me and the Arizona while trying to get rid of that Nürnberg out there. Now I do switch to HE there. See what we can do there. Now spotted as we start opening up on the Nürnberg there. Alright, let's see. Maybe we can get him with that salvo. That's looking pretty nice. And yes, it is our 3rd kill of the match there as we managed to finish off the enemy Nürnberg. Alright, now this Arizona is going to be a bit of a problem. I cannot necessarily rush him to torpedo him, as I believe that to not be the smartest play here, as we are equal on ships and down on points, so I need to kill him without getting killed. And my other division mate there is having problems with the enemy ships there in the north, so I need to focus on helping our 1 battleship here get rid of the Arizona as soon as possible. So I decided to switch to HE shells here to try and set a perma-fire on the Arizona, and then I'll switch to AP depending on which angle he's presenting. So yeah, here I just realized that we drastically need to do something. We're in a lot of trouble, and I open up fire with HE on the Arizona there. And I see there for a second I was targeted, but looks like the Arizona's guns are pointing at the enemy battleship there, ARP. Haruna, I believe. And yeah, unfortunately my efforts were in vain. Those 2 ships ram. So now it's a 2v2. Just me and my division mate left in the Bayern, and up against the Devonshire, and then I believe the aircraft carrier is still up and running. Now we have so far shot down 7 planes from the aircraft carrier, and the thumbnail I made for this video indicated that we shot down 27 planes, so hopefully that tells you that it's going to be me and the carrier, and it's going to be an interesting fight to end off this match. Alright, so unfortunately my division mate went down there in the Bayern, so now it's only me against the enemy Devonshire and the aircraft carrier. And yeah, this is going to be a very tricky situation to come back from. So yeah, here I am just trying to figure out which way the Devonshire might be heading. And I see they are in a division, so that tells me they have communication advantages. So the aircraft carrier is probably going to spot me, and the Devonshire will probably be able to hit me then. So here I am trying my best to get into their cap, to just stop their points accrual and to go meet the Devonshire. I know he's out here somewhere, according to the last known position on the minimap, and here comes the aircraft carrier squadron. Looks like torpedo bombers heading straight for me, which is going to be a bit of a problem. Now there we get spotted by a squadron, and instantly I'm targeted by the Devonshire, so I know he's somewhere around here, so I am expecting shells to be coming my way very shortly. And there's a Devonshire. So I've got AP loaded, but I see he is bow tanking me, so I definitely switch to HE there, as I won't do much to him, as I don't believe he has any more damage left in his superstructure. I believe he is saturated. And luckily there, as you can see, the torpedoes, we turned into the torpedoes from the carrier, and they did not have time to arm before hitting my ship, so they just went underneath the ship instead of detonating when it hit my ship, which was very nice. So I didn't take torpedo damage there. There I switched to AP, thinking that Devonshire might go broadside, but we finished him off with a 4 penetration HE salvo. But unfortunately I got hit there by the aircraft carrier. And yeah, this is going to be a very tricky situation now. So I need to stay on this base for as long as possible to try and get the points lead back. I still have one smoke screen left, which is going to be clutch, as you'll see shortly now. But I'm not deploying my smoke screen here, just trying to wait for the carrier squadron to get a little closer to buy some more time. And then I'll drop my smoke screen and dodge and weave inside that smoke screen to try and not get hit by the aircraft carrier. So yeah, here I am moving around and trying to get my AA guns the best possible target on the squadron. And we need to stay in this base. Like, I know I'm not going to be successful at capping, because I'm going to get reset by the carrier. As you can see there, I just took a massive hit by the aircraft carrier, and now I'm at the border of the cap, trying to see if I can't maybe see the aircraft carrier and start to shoot him, but I need to drop smoke here. And there is our clear sky medal for 20 aircraft shot down so far. Very, very nice medal that was recently added to all the Warships Legends, and I find it very, very nice that we got that medal, as to you know, encourage players to not be afraid of engaging with the carrier squadron above them and shooting down as much planes and getting a little medal for that if you reach 20. It would be nice if there was possibly another medal added, a bigger one than the clear sky, for 40 planes shot down, as I've seen multiple players shoot down 40 plus aircraft and only still get the one clear sky medal for 20 aircraft shot down, which kind of feels like a letdown. But at least you get a clear sky medal, which is nice. So here I shot down the last squadron of the carrier, and now I'm heading into my smoke screen to avoid detection, as I see another torpedo bomber squadron inbound. But unfortunately I do get spotted there, so he knows which way I was heading into my smoke. But I go bow into the direction that he was coming from, because I know he's got torpedo bombers, so if I stay nosy, I've got a very good chance of staying in between his torpedo bombers, and there he drops them, because it has to be a blind drop for him, as he doesn't know where I am, and I managed to successfully avoid that those torpedoes from the torpedo bomber squadron. Alright, so we did manage to surpass the enemy team in points for this match. So the only way to lose this match is for me to die. So I'm just trying to stay in the cap for as long as possible. I see my smoke is running out in a few seconds now, which is not ideal. We only need to survive for, I believe, another 40 seconds or so for the match to be over. And then yeah, now I can leave the cap. I don't have to worry about points anymore. I just need to stay alive and avoid these torpedoes as best as possible. So here I see there's one drop possibly coming in, and do we make it? Do we make it? Yes, we made it just in time. If that hit me, I would have been dead and we would have lost the match. That was the clutch play of the match there. Narrowly avoiding that torpedo, which would certainly have cost us the match. Very grateful that I didn't eat that torpedo, and the carrier player must be furious that I didn't eat that torpedo. And here I am sailing towards the location that the squadrons are coming from, but luckily the carrier survived for him, and we still managed to finish off the match with a victory. As you can see there, we got 4 kills and just 81,000 damage there. We got the Dreadnought medal because the Exeter has heals, Clear Sky medal, 27 planes shot down, and 7 citadels for a base XP just shy of 2,600 for a very good match in the Tier 5 British heavy cruiser, the Exeter. this casual cruise episode of the map showcasing the ring. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did like this video, please hit that like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen!